So as we carry on with, this is an interview with Wiremu Tamihana, Te Wakaroa, on the banks of the Waiho River regarding the purchase by Josiah Clifton Firth Hohaya of the Matamata Estates. Date 1865. Description: Chief Tamihana Te Wakaroa was a noted Ngāti Hauā leader, teacher and diplomat. He was the son of Te Wakaroa and Rangi Te Wini. Back left right, WLC William, Josiah Clifton Firth Hohaya, Wiremu Tamihana Te Wakaroa, unknown man. Front left right, Purdeye, Dr. Sam William Australia Graham, photographer unknown. Part of research material gathered by Edward Thompson Clifton Firth. Yeah, so interview with Wiremu Tamihana Te Wakaroa on the banks of Waiho River regarding the purchase of Josiah Clifton Firth Hohaya of the Matamata Estates, Firth family papers. Also known as Wiremu Tamihana. Life dates 1805 to 1866. Biography: Wiremu's father was the leader of the tribe Ngāti Hauā, which settled the area along the Waikato River near Porotiu, as far east as the Kaimai Ranges. Later in life, Te Wakaroa made a tribal base in Omakoroa, probably to better his trading opportunities with his Tauranga allies. In 1835, Wiremu met Reverend A.N. Brown, who had set up a church mission society, CMS, stationed near the Matamata Pā. He was taught to read and write in the Māori language and soon would become a key communicator for his father. He was still from time to time engaged in outbreaks of intertribal warfare, particularly against Te Arawa tribes during one raid in the Rotorua region. He intervened to ensure the safety of 2 missionaries during the destruction of the CMS station at Hinimotu by the Te Arawa tribe Ngāti Hauā, with whom Ngāti Hauā was fighting. The conflict at this time led to Brown abandoning the CMS station at Matamata and shifting to Tuaranga, but he continued to influence Tara Pipipi with his Christian teachings. Following the death of his father at Omakoroa in September 1838, Tara Pipipi became a leader of Ngāti Hauā despite being the second oldest son. He quickly stamped his authority as chief when he resisted efforts by his tribe to carry out raids against Te Arawa. In October 1838, wielding a Bible and referring to Christian ideals, he made an impassioned plea at a hui of Tauranga and Ngāti Hauā Māori against war with Te Arawa. His efforts prevented a major battle between the tribes, although there's some isolated fighting. Soon after taking over as chief of Ngāti Hauā, Tara Pipipi had founded a new pā near Matamata, naming it Te Tapiri, with rules based on 10 commandments. By the following year, there were 300 people living at Te Piri, which now included a chapel and a school. By this time, Tara Pipipi had converted to Christianity, being baptised by Brown at Tauranga and given the Christian name Wiremu Tamihana, which translates to William Thompson. There is no doubt Tamihana was a highly intelligent man with a creative mind, keen to learn from the British. He also taught in a school, established farming in his community, and traded produce to Pākehā settlers in Auckland. Another Christian community was founded in 1846 at Piria. He sold many acres of his tribal land that was swampy to the Scottish Moran brothers, who hired Irish navies to dig ditches and drain the land and turn it into some of the most fertile dairy land in New Zealand. In the late 1850s, Tamihana was largely responsible for the establishment of the Māori King movement, which aimed to unify rebel Māori by setting up a kingship in opposition to the British government. He was able to persuade several iwi to join the movement, and Patate Te Wherowhero of Ngāti Mahuta to take on the role of first king. Tamihana provided a statement of laws based on the Bible. Although the movement was seen by many Pākehā and the government as rebellion, Tamihana intended that the Māori king would be in alliance with Queen Victoria. Tamihana became a diplomat and publicist for the movement, founding a Māori language newspaper for it. In 1861, Governor Thomas Gore Brown issued a declaration demanding Māori submission to the British Crown. Tamihana wrote to him explaining that the King movement was not in conflict with the Queen, but refused to swear the oath of allegiance. He wrote a series of 14 threatening letters to Grey, who realised that Tamihana was backed by the fierce Riwi Maniapoto. Throughout the invasion of the Waikato, Tamihana attempted to negotiate with government forces to little effect. After the war, he campaigned against the resultant confiscation of land.